Hey guys, I want to welcome you back to the Sensitive Pop channel. A big apologies upfront for this nasal voice because I'm recovering from a cold, so my nose is blocked, my throat is blocked, everything is blocked, the brain is blocked. So if I'm sitting there looking like the camera like that, it's because that was happening. I'm sick, alright? I'm still recovering. But I really want to talk about this new deck that Banda has shown. I'm really interested to play with. It is going to be Kale, Demon of Universe 6. Why do I want to play Kale? Is it because the mechanics is interesting? It's kind of interesting, however it's blue, but the most important reason is because she is Broly-chan. Why do I always call Kale Broly-chan? It's because the Japanese always do a suffix on things to make it cute. So for example, if your name is, I don't know, Minami, so it's like Minami-chan. You know, something like that to make it kind of cute. So I gave her the name like Broly-chan because even though I'm not saying that Kale is cute, right? Kale is really big and stuff like that. But when you compare it to Broly, yeah, so she is the smaller version of Broly, so she is Broly-chan. Alright, so let us take a look at the mechanics of this deck. It's pretty interesting. It's a little bit of RAM. So what is this whole leader about? If we're gonna take a look, there is a very interesting mechanics, which is at the end of each player's turn, you get to place one card under this card, which is the leader card in your energy and rest mode. So you have to kind of RAM, and at the same time, you have the ability to ramp, but at the same time you have to get cards underneath it. So what are some of the cards that you can get underneath this card? I thought that it's going to be easy, that every single turn you're going to ram. That seems not to be the case in this deck. So let's take a look, because every time you put a card underneath it, it's going to cost you quite a lot of energy to start with. When we talk about Universe 6, definitely we are talking about the sisters. And when it comes to sisters, we are talking about Caulifla, Kale, and of course the boss monster, the combination of the both of them. It is gonna be Kefla. You can hear that the voice is going, right? Because oh man, I've been coughing so much already. So SS2 Caulifla Universe 6 combination. Just take note, I'm not gonna go through every single card what they do. Just note that when it comes to Caulifla in this deck, Caulifla, all of them has to activate main, tap 2, take the card and slide it from your hand and slide it under your leader card. So you can do that with this, and you can do that with SS Caulifla, Rapid, Repulsor. So take them from your hand and put it. So you have to choose. Either you play them or for the effect, or you just tap 2 and slide it under your leader. And at the end of the turn, you are able to use that and use it as your energy ram. Alright, so tap 2 and ram your energy at the end of the turn in rest mode. So this is what these cards are doing, including the Unison. And this Unison, it's really good because for 2 energy you get a 15k, a +1. You have the ability to bounce something 2 or less from your opponent back into your hands, and you can swing at a 20k. That's really good. But the -3 is where this card is at, because when you do a -3, you take this card, you slide it under your leader's card. So I'm not kidding when I said that almost all Caulifla cards in this deck has the ability to slide put cards under your leader. However, at a huge cost, because as this Caulifla, minimum is 2 and you do a +1. If it has the marker, you are able to do that. The rest of them are 2 costs. So, but with this Unison, you are able to play a Kefla from your deck, 30k or less, and just play it. There are a lot of options here. We're going to take a look, but we are not going to do this PowerPoint presentation. We're going to go through to the deck planet. Let us take a look at some of these Kefla cards that we can play with this effect. There are a lot of good options. The first one I would like to point out is definitely, I think no discussion, Energetic Frenzy Kefla. So I would suggest tap 3, play that Unison, immediately do a -3, take that Unison card, put it underneath your leader, and then you get to play Energetic Frenzy Kefla. When you play her, activate main, draw 2 cards at the start of your opponent's next turn, you untap 2 of energy. And also with your leader's ability, at the end of your turn, you take that 1 card underneath your leader, and then you get to ram 1. So with 3 energy, now you get to 4 energy with untap 2. You have a 25k on board that draws you 2 cards every single turn if your opponent doesn't take care of her. So that is just a really good combo. Another good combo that I would suggest, it's also maybe this Meteoric Energy Kefla. Yes, you can play her with just 3 energy now. This card has always been good, but she has always been very difficult to play because her Union Potara, it's very specific. You have to play her on blue Kale and the yellow Caulifla with energy cost 4 or more. She has barrier, so she is gonna stay, and she has the ability to edges, so you can actually discard 1 to untap 2 energy if you want to. And the powerful card about this is that when this card activate edges, you get to choose up to 3 of your opponent's energy and switch them directly to rest mode. So you can now play her from your deck. That is just amazing. Discard 1 card and you're able to do that. Alright, that's really good because with edges you can untap the 2 energy. So 3 energy, play that unison, ramp 1, edges, untap 2, tap 3 of your opponent's energy down, and you have 30k on board. Of course, we cannot talk about Broly-chan deck without talking about Broly-chan herself. When it comes to Caulifla, her mechanics is just tap 2, put that card underneath your leader, and that you can use it for ramp at the end of the turn. When it comes to Kale and Kefla, they do the rest of the stuff. They are more consistency, they are more searcher, defensive ability, and also aggression. Kale herself, for this one, she is a searcher. Kefla, Universe 6 Fusion Warrior, she has 2 ability. You can play her to draw cards and discard 1, or activate main, just discard her, and you are able to take a look at the top cards and get some cards. So they are purely for consistency. Then we also do have a negate with its SS Kale. For her, this is a really good one because when you tap 1, you can play her just for 10, just for 1 energy, and then if you discard a card, your opponent cannot attack with battle cards greater than their energy cost for the duration of the turn. So for most decks, this card kind of stops buys your turn just for 1 energy. And then we do have one SRK Rampaging Demon. So it's a play of like Rampaging Horror from the first set. I really like it. So deflect double strike. When this card is played, you are able to use it to board clear, or if you have 7 or more energy, because you're kind of like a ramp deck, you are able to board clear and also use this card most probably to end sorry, to endgame. That was what I wanted to say. We do have 2 other Kefla cards. The first one is SS Kefla Unending Evolution. This seems to be like a in-between cards because for 2 energy you are able to get a 20k dual attacker and a piece remover. However, for activate main, you tap 2 more energy, you take this card, put it underneath your deck, you are able to play an 8-cost Kefla from your hand. And you said, hey, Sensupop, do we have an 8-cost Kefla? Yes, we do have. It's a new one, SS2 Kefla Lightning Speed. This card is really good because when you play her, she is a 30k double striker blocker, and activate main, you get to discard 1 card from your hand. This card and your opponent has 3 or more energy, this card becomes also gets a dual attack too. So this card becomes a dual attack 30k double striker. However, if the card that you discard is a copy of this card, you get to draw 2 cards, yes, and then you get to choose up to 1 of your opponent's card and switch it to rest mode. And this card, it's a piece remover in ignoring barrier, so she is very strong for the energy that she comes out with, and it draws you card. Blue needs a lot of card draw, and this is what you get with SS2 Kefla. She really helps you, and with the Energetic Frenzy, that cards also helps you to draw cards and untap your energy. So it seems to be a really nice card, nice deck to play. But however, if for those people who already noticed that this is the introduction of another color into this deck, it is gonna be yellow. Yes, because if you want to play Aegis, you kind of need to have yellow in your card, in your deck, right? So one of the recommendation, it is not gonna be coming with this set. It is actually from the previous set. So if you are interested in playing this deck, I would recommend you right now to get hit Flawless Attacker, because this is definitely the card that is one of the most efficient way to play your blue and yellow energy. Alright, because this one, and I'm not playing it because I'm not gonna slap it down and play it because I'm not playing hit in my deck, most probably. However, he has the permanent that he can negate the energy exhaust in this card if you have just a blue and yellow Universe 6 card in play. Not in your energy, just in play, you're able to put this down, put a yellow energy down without energy exhaust. So it kind of buys you a turn, gets 1 more energy for free. So this is really good. So I really recommend this. Alright, so in summary, I'm really excited also to play this deck because it seems to be really good. Not like super overpowered, but it seems to be really playable and it looks fun to play, which is the most important thing for me. So I am a big fan of Broly as well, so anything that is a derivative of Broly, I'm a big fan of it. So I'm really looking forward to play this deck. I'm trying to see how to make this deck. There are quite a lot of options to do. There are also several ways that you can build this deck. You want to do Aegis, you want to do a little bit more aggro. Definitely I would see that Energetic Frenzy, that card, definitely needed. So yeah, I'm gonna go and theory craft this deck after this. Hey guys, we have come to the end of this video. I'm not gonna ask you if you enjoyed this video and give me a like. I want you to give me a like in this video because I'm putting my life over here. I'm coughing so much. I've been trying, this video took so much longer for me to do it. I actually thought about just canceling it halfway because I was coughing so much. Like you talk and you're about to finish and then you cough and you go like, maybe I should do it again. Alright, so I appreciate it. You can give this video a like, subscribe if you want to support me and the channel. If you're looking for TCG products, check out maniapacks.com, link down in the description below. Use my discount code SENSU for 5% off all your purchases. Alright, so stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy playing the Dragon Ball Super card game. Check out my other videos also after this. Yep, okay, I hope you're okay. See you guys in the next video. Ciao.